Hello, everyone, and welcome to class. Today, we are going to be learning various forms of literature. Literature is a art of written work that expresses ideas, emotions, stories, and knowledge. It has been used throughout history to entertain, inform, and connect people. There are various forms of literature, and each serving unique purposes. These forms fall into three main categories: prose, poetry, and drama. Each has its distinct characteristics, style, and technique. Let's explore each form in detail. Prose. Prose is the most common form of literature, and it is written in ordinary, straightforward language. It resembles everyday speech, making it easy to read and understand. Prose include fictional and non-fictional works. Fictional works are created from imagination of the writer. Examples include novels, short stories, and novellas. Fictional prose often has characters, plots, settings, and themes. Example: Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. Non-fictional prose is based on real events and facts. It includes biographies, autobiographies, essays, and journals. Example: The Diary of a Young Girl by Annie Frank. I Am Malala by Malala Yousafzai. There are three main characteristics of prose. One, it is written in sentences and paragraphs. Two, it has no specific rhythm or meter. And three, it lays emphasis on storytelling and direct language. The second form of literature is the poetry. Poetry is a high creative and expressive form of literature that uses rhythmic language and often includes rhymes. Poems are usually shorter than prose and are structured in lines and stanzas rather than paragraphs. The language of poetry can be figurative, can be relying on imagery, can be metaphors, and symbolism to convey deeper meanings. Types of poetry. We have the lyric poetry. This is a personal and emotional form of poetry that expresses feelings and thoughts. It is often musical. Narrative poetry. Narrative poems tell stories and are often characterized by plots similar to prose. Example: The Odyssey by Homer. Epic poetry. Epics are lengthy, grand poems that often tell tales of heroic deeds and adventures. Example: The Iliad by Homer. Key characteristics of poetry. They are written in lines and stanzas. They often use rhymes, rhythms, and meter. Language in poetry is highly figurative, using metaphors, similes, and imagery. The third form of literature is the drama. Drama is a form of literature meant to be performed on stage. It includes written scripts with dialogues and stage directions for actors. Unlike prose and poetry, drama is intended for an audience to experience live. Drama can be classified into different types, each with unique tones and themes. Types of drama. We have comedy drama. Comedy dramas are humorous dramas that aim to entertain and amuse audience. They often end happily. Example: A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare. We also have tragedy drama. Tragedy dramas are serious dramas that usually end in disaster for the main character due to the fate or personal flaws. Example: Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. Historical drama. These are plays based on historical events and figures. Example: Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare. Musical dramas. These are dramas that combine acting, singing, and dancing to tell a story. Example: Les Miserables, musical adaptation of Victor Hugo's novel. Characteristics of drama. Drama is written in dialogue format. Drama includes stage directions to guide actors. Drama is intended for live performers. So, we have learned that literature is divided into three main forms: prose, poetry, and drama. Each form has unique characteristics, formats, and styles. Prose is written in paragraphs and is often straightforward. Poetry uses lines and stanzas with creative language, and drama is written for performers with dialogues and stage directions. Understanding these forms helps us appreciate the variety and richness of literature, as each form offers different ways to convey ideas, tell stories, and evoke emotions. Thank you for tuning in for today's lesson. I'll see you in the next class.